Hi, I'm Dr. Noelle Lucas from Blue Oasis Pet Hospital, and I'm here to answer some additional questions you might have about laser therapy for your dog. And I have Alex here that's going to ask me a few questions.
Dr. Lucas, does dog laser therapy work?
Yes, dog laser therapy works. I know that it's kind of odd to say, hey, we're going to do some light treatment to your pet and we're going to see improvement, but this device is actually an FDA approved device. There's a lot of science and research that goes into it. We're using laser, which is different light wavelengths, and this one will emanate, I think, 4 different types of wavelengths, and each of those wavelengths has different tissue penetrations, and what each of those do is it's called photobiomodulation, and it's altering the cellular physiology because there's components in our cells that will absorb this light, and then it will do different things like it will cause like growth of the cell, it will cause proliferation of the cells, it will cause migration of different cells into the tissue, and then ultimately start repairing. So there is some real benefit to laser therapy for animals, including ourselves.
What are the biggest benefits of dog laser therapy?
So one of the biggest benefits is we're not using drugs, and we're not using something that may be harmful for your pet or have side effects. In fact, there's very few side effects to laser therapy. If it's used correctly, there's actually no side effects. The benefits are in the cellular tissue and repair, so we're actually giving the body things to help repair itself, which is great. That's a great benefit.
What are the main dog illnesses that can benefit from laser therapy?
So the ones that we use the most are, for example, if we do a surgical a surgery here, we often will incorporate the laser therapy in the aftercare of that pet to help that incision to heal faster. If we have a wound that comes in fact, we had one last week, we actually got the laser out and started doing some wound laser therapy, and you can really just see that wound just get all really just good blood flow going. It's very rewarding to use the laser on open wounds because we can see the healing process actually starting to happen in front of us. Another treatment that we'll do quite a bit is we'll have older pets that'll come in, especially dogs that have a lot of osteoarthritis, and we're already using several of our medications or treatments to help that pet just get up and move and walk. And oftentimes they'll need more and more treatments or therapies as they move forward in their chronic pain. We'll start introducing this laser treatment into their protocol, and we'll keep them up walking longer and moving through life in more comfort. So a lot of times we're using this for wounds, we're using it for osteoarthritis pain in dogs. Sometimes we'll actually prescribe it maybe for more acute problems like ear infections or otitises. We'll use it for again, abdominal pain reasons. So we do see a lot of vomiting, diarrhea, pancreatitis patients. We can often introduce laser treatment onto the abdomen to help improve that patient's comfort.
So how does the therapy provide pain relief?
So again, it's the way the photo lights are going into the tissue spaces, they are going to start to, you can actually feel it's actually a warmth, so it actually just feels good because it's a warming laser, because that's the thermal part. We actually are seeing some endorphin release. We increase vasodilation, so blood flow to the area that we're treating. We can reduce the inflammation, increase a cellular turnover and repair, so all in an effort to help those tissues heal faster.
And how long do the benefits of laser therapy typically last?
Well, it depends on what we're treating. So if it's a chronic pain pathway, so again, osteoarthritis is a really good example, then those treatments may last, a week or so, and then we're going to need to continue to treat those injuries or those chronic pain. If it's something more acute, so a wound, a surgical site, an acute inflammatory process, we might actually introduce the laser more frequently, like we might have you come back daily or every other day. So we're going to try to get that those treatments packed together really tightly so that we can get the tissues to heal and hopefully resolve the problem. So if you have any more questions about laser therapy for your dog, please reach out to Blue Oasis Pet Hospital. We'd love to answer your questions.